Hello and welcome to this video series on the Gimp 2.4. Now in this video I'm going to be touching base on the text tool. However, I think before I jump into that I want to show you a couple of things that I've been harping on in prior videos, one of which is increasing your font selection. For example, and this holds true in HTML editors that you might be using, anything that allows you to change the font style. And this is one that mainly because the fonts that pop up here are the fonts that are in your Windows system. So how you can do that, how you can increase the selection of fonts you have, it's pretty simple. And I wanted to show you that real quick, and I also wanted to introduce you to a free clone to the Microsoft Office suite, and just in case you aren't familiar with that. So how we do this, first off we go to, let's open up our browser here. And go to free fonts, and we've got a little over 4.5 million possibilities, so you can see there's a few of them out there. And of course you'll have even more if you get rid of the word free, but you know, hey, I'm all into the free stuff. So now I've gone here before, so for no apparent reason I'm just clicking on that one. Again, it's free, I'm not getting any money for it, and I came across this guy here. That's one I just showed you on our Gimp software earlier, is the Acme Secret Agent. And you can see they got a whole bunch of them right here on this one page, and you can find more, and of course they can, for 15 bucks you can get over 6,000 more right here. But I'm in Windows, so I'm going to download this guy here, and I downloaded it to my desktop in this folder I called Fonts. Open this up, I unzipped it, open this up, and I've got these three true type font files. And I just left click on one, hold my control button down on my keyboard, left click on the others, and I'm not messing with the text files here, just the true type font files. Then I right click, left click on copy, and now these are stashed away in my clipboard. So let's go ahead and close this guy out, and I'm going to my Windows Explorer because I want to get to my Windows folder. So however you get to your Windows Explorer is fine. This is how I do it. I go to the start button, right click, left click on Explorer, and here we are. Now I've got two Windows folders that pop up. This one here, that's under my Documents and Settings, and then this one here, which is under the HP Pavilion C drive. I want the main guy, this one right here. So just left click on that, and right here we have it, the one that says Fonts. Here's all my fonts so far. Find a clear spot in here somewhere, right click, and boom, paste. Now, I'm not going to because I've already done that. I've already added these guys in here. As a matter of fact, they are right here. So that's how easy it is to add fonts to your system. Now, just to give you a little heads up, you want to, whatever software you're in, let's say you've got Gimp open, or you've got Front Page open, or you've got Word open, and you want to add to your fonts because you know you need it at the time. Well, you need to close that program out and then reopen it after you've installed the fonts into your Windows folder. Otherwise it just won't show up. Just kind of let you know. So don't freak out if you don't see the fonts that you just installed. You have to close out that software and then reopen it. Basically you're refreshing the software. So that being said, I want to also show you the free Office Microsoft Office clone suite, if you will, and that is at openoffice.org. And right here, this is the page you want to go to, and you just click on this, and at the recording of this video we are at version 2.3.1, and it's about a 200 or 300 megabyte download, so it's going to be a fat download, so hopefully you got some room on your hard drive. But these are the items that it will replace, or if you don't have the $400 or $500 or more to purchase a Microsoft Office suite, you don't have to now, because these guys do as much, if not more, than the Office equivalents. The Writer, this is the Word document equivalent, and this doesn't cost, again, none of this costs you anything. This is all part of this OpenOffice suite. The Writer is the replacement for the Word document. This will open and save as a Word document. Again, it's just like Word, only there's more to it, and I'll show you here in a sec. The Impress, this is the PowerPoint clone. This will open up PowerPoint slides, work just like PowerPoint slides, save as PowerPoint slides. which come in handy whenever you're making recordings, for example, using Camtasia, which has got a setup specifically for PowerPoint slides. Bada bing, bada boom, here you go. Now, Math and Draw, I'm not too familiar with these guys. This is the Excel clone. This will open up Excel documents, save as Excel documents, make spreadsheets just like Excel. And the base, this is the Windows Access, Microsoft Access, the database clone. And again, you know, you're saving yourself, you know, hundreds of bucks right here. But oh yeah, let me go ahead and close this out, and I'll show you, because right here, this is a Word document, because I've got both on here on my system. But we can open this up as Microsoft Word 2000, and here we have it. This is the options available to us up here in this menu bar. Now we're going to close this out. I'm going to right click on this and open this with the OpenOffice clone, which is in this case called S-Writer. So then I left click on that, and boom, opens it right up, opens the Word document. And you can save this as all these different formats here. I'm not sure what a VOR is, but if you needed that, you got it. You can save it as a text document, XML document. You can save it as a Word document, the very old version, or the very new version. Or you can save it as a ODT, which is the Open Office version, which allows you to make changes and so on. But I just want to show you that real quick too. And I'm going to open this up here later on, because in inserting text into your images using the Gimp, there's something in there for special characters like this guy here, the little copyright thing, that the Gimp 2.4 being rather new, I haven't been able to figure out how to get those in there. So what I do is I create my special characters here in a Word document, or as in this case using the clone version of Microsoft Word, by going to Insert, Special Characters, gives me a list of all those special characters, and the @ symbol or the C symbol or whatever these other guys are here. And then I will simply insert those symbols like such, and then I will copy this, right click and copy, and I'll put that into my text editor for the Gimp. But again, I'll get to that later on, because I haven't figured out yet on how to use the Gimp 2.4 version, the newer version, on how to get these special characters in there, because the explanation that the Gimp people give me, I can't get it to work. But anyway, one other thing too I wanted to mention with the Gimp clone of Word is that right here, after you've entered all of your images, your text, and maybe you're making yourself a little report or an ebook here, you go up here and you click on PDF, and boom, you now have a PDF. That's something that Word does not do. Just wanted to throw that out there at you. So get this free, I'll discard that, get this free openoffice.org suite of utilities, and you're going to find that it's going to work perfectly for you. But I just want to throw that at you real quick. So I'm going to end this video now, and then I'm going to jump back into another video and go into greater detail on how to use the text tool on the Gimp. Thank you very much for watching, folks. Hope you learned something.